How to earn 10% per day staking BNB crypto. The world of cryptocurrency is getting bigger and bigger. You would be shocked by just how many people are beginning to get themselves involved in the crypto space every day. From playing video games that pay them cryptocurrency to making, minting, buying, and flipping NFTs, to one of the latest ways they've cooked up to get a return on investment, staking your currency. Today, we're going to be talking about how to make money with staking crypto, specifically Binance BNB coin. This is how to earn 10% per day staking BNB. Staking as a concept. Right, so at this point, I'd say it's fair to assume that we all know that cryptocurrency, despite its ups and downs, especially lately, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Still, there are so many new interested casual potential investors that feel like they missed out on the crypto scene. This is mostly because Bitcoin is now worth tens of thousands of dollars, and Ethereum might be as well selling online courses in how to understand the workings of everything on its blockchain. Furthermore, altcoins, mostly dog-based, are everywhere competing for listings and partnerships. It's a lot of stuff to get your head around. Plenty of long-term holders, or HODLers, got in a decade ago and became millionaires before most of us even heard of cryptocurrency, thanks to insane price increases over the years. Of course, there were plenty back then out there who thought they didn't need to know about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the like. Plenty of them are eating their words now and wish that they had got involved when they had the chance. But you should also remember that back then, the internet was still working out how to ruin itself with excessive social media platforms, and Glee was turning a generation into identity politics obsessed lunatics on Tumblr. At this point, there wasn't really a way to get into crypto unless you knew about the dark web. Fortunately for those holdouts, the infrastructure required is now available, and there are dozens of ways that people who weren't born with circuits for brains can get into the cryptocurrency scene. The easiest way to do this, and coincidentally, the way that crypto will evolve to eliminate mining, is to stake your held crypto and use it to provide liquidity. Still confused? Let's explain this properly. Lending to the bank. So, you are probably familiar with how the whole concept of banking works. You store your money in a bank, and the bank then has the ability to use the money that it is holding for the customers to enable to perform transactions. It is pretty much the same process with staking your crypto to a platform that you are happy with, and then that platform is able to use that currency to facilitate the transactions and exchanges that others make through the provision of liquidity. In real-life language, that means that the money that you have staked is there, usable by the platform when someone else wants to buy or sell. This means that the transactions become faster, and the effort needed from the platform is less, thus reducing the fees for the transaction. This is a win-win for the platform and the person making a transaction, but also a win for you, because the platform will reward you with a cut of their profits. Thus, you make more crypto as interest on the amount you staked. There are various platforms and marketplaces online that you can use and get a fixed interest rate, like a high-yield savings bank account. Some folks will borrow from the pool you staked into, so you can get rewards from that too. Crypto lending is a very attractive concept, but it guarantees that you are going to receive passive income while also avoiding the volatility of the normal crypto market scene, which lately has been chaotic to say the least. Also, the interest rates that you can get are very good. In particular, now that leading cryptocurrency exchange platform Binance has launched the ability to stake BNB, it has an APY of up to nearly 28%. That's extremely beneficial, and that is why most people staking are happy to let the platforms hold their crypto for long periods of time. Binance offers fixed periods of locked staking, meaning that your crypto is theirs for that time, and you have no access to it, but after that period, you will get a payout if your crypto was used by the platform. It's worth pointing out at this point that you are more likely to get rewards the more you stake, so keep that in mind. Mining versus staking. Another thing you should really be aware of is what the difference is between mining and staking. A lot of people still don't understand how mining something with no physical presence can work, but the fact is that it does. Basically, mining is the way that most cryptocurrencies have been able to operate thus far, though it is growing rapidly outdated. Basically, using a computer with a buttload of processing power, usually provided by high-end graphics cards. The miner has their machine perform millions of complex math equations constantly, until it arrives at the correct value for the validation of someone's transaction of a currency on the blockchain. And if their machine is the first to successfully crack the math, then they are rewarded with a unit of currency for the time and trouble upon demonstrating the correct solution. This is known as proof of work. Starting with Bitcoin, the practice became far more power intensive because of the high conversion rate against the dollar and the limited supply compared to massive demand. And as this process went on, it required more and more powerful computers, which suck electricity like a plant sucks water. The problem is that this is pretty bad for the environment, and so an alternative was concocted called proof of stake, or POS. Instead of having people's computers drain the power grid of electricity, trusted stakers who have granted a lot of their cryptocurrency to a platform are rewarded for lending their coins back to the network in order to complete and verify transactions. Getting started. Of course, you are going to need a cryptocurrency that is compatible with POS, such as, in our case, BNB, Binance Proprietary Currency. There are more and more currencies becoming available for this though, such as Solana and Cardano, and of course Ethereum is working towards launching Ethereum 2.0, which will make POS the default method of performing all transactions on the ERC20 blockchain. It is important to make sure that you choose the right currency, as plenty of people go for those that offer major rewards but end up giving terrible investments eviscerated soon. If you're looking to make a long-term investment, look into staking as the way to get around it. On Binance, if you want to start staking, first you'll need to either buy some BNB or convert other assets or holdings into the currency. At this point, you simply go to your wallet, look at the savings, find the option for locked staking. The APY is adjusted daily based on the on-chain rewards, and the unlock period for locked stake currencies is just 1 day, which is convenient. Then simply add the amount that you want to stake and make it happen. Remember, the more you stake, the more likely your coins will be used for the transaction. If this sounds like a bit too rich for your blood, then you might want to consider the option of joining what is known as a staking pool. This is an option to join groups of investors that pool their assets together to share the stake and split the rewards. There are hundreds of groups out there that you can join who participate in the practice. But of course, make sure that you never share your wallet details or address with anyone that you don't fully trust. Fortunately, everyone is on the same boat in this respect, so it's pretty easy to tell who is acting in earnest and who is just trying to scam you. If you get in with a group like this, of course, then it will be a great idea because all you have to do is wait for your money to arrive. On average, interest rates are around 10%, so you can be making that every day. Conclusion. So it's pretty clear that staking your BNB or other cryptocurrencies is a fantastic way to make passive income. And as it is pretty straightforward, it is much easier for people who haven't spent a decade in the crypto space to get into. Of course, with any investment, even staking, there is always a small measure of risk, but with Binance and BNB, you are very safe. Just be sure to keep in mind that you must only do what you feel like is the right course of action for you, and soon you'll be reaping the rewards.